I got a Ripley cat with me today. She's my little partner here in the horror zone. Right, Ripley? Say hi to everybody. Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and thanks for dropping by the horror zone. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much again for all the support here on the channel. Well, we're coming down to the end of 2019, and I kind of wanted to do an impromptu video. I do have a couple of things I thought I'd showcase, some things that I've picked up over the last maybe month that I haven't had a chance to talk about here. I haven't even showed them on Instagram. But first I wanted to talk about COPPA and the whole thing that's going on with the FTC. Now, I believe it was supposed to be the 9th, but I believe the 11th was the deadline to reach out to the FTC and voice your opinion about, you know, some of these new rules and regulations that are going into effect in January 1st of 2020. The whole thing is to protect children under the age of 13. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. I did talk about it a couple weeks back. And I have, you know, voiced my concern about staying on this platform. YouTube has been an amazing journey for me over the last 10 years. Well, going on 10 years. I just hit my 9th year in September. I started doing this just because at the time my wife and I just bought this house. I wanted an outlet and I wanted a place to, you know, talk about collectibles because I already had a handful of collectibles. I didn't have what I have now, but 10 years ago I still had a decent amount of stuff and I had no place to showcase. I had started watching YouTube regularly, especially my friend CCG1171, my friend Chris, who I still keep in contact with every so often, even though he's not active on YouTube anymore. Just an awesome guy, and I really just loved his collection. I loved his videos because he was just matter of fact. He was just, you know, he liked what he liked, he hated what he hated, he wasn't afraid to say what was on his mind, and I loved that about him. I loved the spontaneity, I loved his honesty. It was very refreshing, and I thought it was a really cool, you know, I've always been a visual storyteller. I've always loved visuals. I've always been, you know, into movies more than even though I love to read, I always was more into comic books. I really like the visual as well as the story, so that's why I think comics and movies always spoke to me more as a kid. But yeah, I just thought I'd try my hand at it, and it became a fun place to go. And then YouTube asked if I wanted to be a partner. This is going back in 2010, so very early. But I had only been doing about 6 or 7 videos when they approached me. And at the time, my wife was unemployed, and I said, you know, hey, you know, maybe I could make a little extra money doing this. You know, it's something fun, and, you know, it's not, you know, hurting anybody, and you can always click past the ads if you want. So I thought it'd be fun to do it. And, you know, over the years, you know, I've never made a lot of money. Probably 9 years, I've made about, I'd say rough, maybe $600. So, yeah, I've never made a lot of money. I always just did this as an outlet, and there was times in my life where I was unemployed, or my wife was unemployed, or we were in danger of losing our home, or we couldn't pay our bills, or I got, you know, I was dealing with stress, or when the times that we lost, we lost our baby. My wife had a miscarriage, a couple of miscarriages, and all these dark times. And, you know, it's like the horror zone kind of was a place for me to escape to and not worry about things. And there was times in the past I didn't know what to do with the formatting for this channel. I kind of just came in here and talked. I would just showcase things, but then I got into editing it a little bit more, and I had a little bit more fun with it. And I feel like every year I've grown in this space, and I have some ideas that I want to do next year for the channel. But for me, this has never been a business. This has just been some place for me to go that's fun, to talk to everyone that has like-minded interests. Even if you don't agree with me, I know that we're all on the same page pretty much. We love the horror genre, we love certain characters, we love certain movies, and that's all I wanted, was just a place where I could showcase my collectibles, talk about movies, talk about books that I like, and have a good time. So the COPPA thing, when that came up a couple months ago, I started hearing rumblings about it. It was right around the time that my cat Magic passed away, which was horrible for my wife and I. We're still getting over it. And, you know, going into the holidays with that happening and just some other issues, stress, you know, it's been pretty rough. And my other 2 cats, Ripley, who you saw at the top of the video, and Dracula, who you've seen in previous videos, they were both adjusting to our cat Magic being gone. That was their big brother. And so it's been a tough time for all of us. And then when the COPPA thing came up, and the whole $42,000 fines and all this stuff, and all the scare tactics that were going into clickbait videos that were on YouTube with lawyers and all this stuff, and I'm sure some of them were legit, but it just got to a point where I'm like, this is too fucking much. It's like, I'm not trying to make a business. This is not a business for me. This is just a place to go to have fun, to talk to adults, not children. I've never geared this channel towards children. It's always been to older people. But again, I can't help it if somebody that's under the age of 13 uses their parents' login and finds my channel. I've looked at my demographics. As I mentioned in a video, I talked about the COPPA situation last month, and I still said I was kind of weighing my options. But I looked at my demographics, and there's no one. I have like a 1% of people between the ages of 18 and 25. I think everybody that watches my stuff is either 10 years younger than me or 10 years older than me. So it's in that demographic that I knew I was kind of geared towards, people that grew up in the 80s and 90s, and you know, like the same things that I do. So I'm not really worried anymore, and I'm not going anywhere, and I doubt that there's anything that's gonna come and disturb what I do here, because I talk about horror stuff, and kids usually don't like scary stuff. If they do, they were weird like me as a kid, because I like scary stuff from a very early age, but that is not the norm. Most kids stay away from this stuff. So I'm staying on YouTube. I'm not jumping platforms. I will still do stuff on YouTube and IGTV and Facebook, and you know, like I said, this is not a business. This is for fun, and I want to thank everyone for supporting me. I apologize for not getting back to comments. I know there's a lot of comments I haven't followed up on, and I promise to follow up on every one of them, even if they're from months ago. I've just had a really crazy last couple months between my anniversary vacation and my cat passing away and some other things that were going on in my family. I haven't had the time to answer the questions. Expect for maybe a few here and there, but I try to answer. I read everything that everybody sends, so I want everybody to know that I do read everything. And I promise to try to get more involved into 2020 with other people's channels. There's some terrific people in the YouTube space that I still consider great friends. Sean Urshan, an amazing guy. My friend Phil, or Phil's Creepy Vids, Bronco Juggalo Reviews, Horror Gal, who I don't talk to her as much as, but Susan's always been an awesome person. And there's so many people that have supported me, and it really means a lot, because this is my safe zone. My horror zone is the place that I go to forget my problems, and I have loved this experience for almost a decade of my life. This place has helped my creative juices flow, and I promise that I will be writing something. I am finally clearing up what I want to write. It's been tough the last couple of years because I've tried different things and they just haven't worked, but I think I finally know what I want to write about, but I'm not saying anything until I'm actually either done with it or almost done with it. I just want everyone to know that I will always support anybody that asks for support. If you want me to support your channel, whatever you need. I know what it's like starting out on this platform, and yes, I don't have a ton of subscribers, but every subscriber I have means a lot to me, so thank you everyone who has supported me. I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers, which is pretty crazy. Again, that might seem small potatoes for some people, but for me it means everything. When I hit 1,000, it was just amazing. So thanks everyone. I'm gonna talk about now what I meant for this video to be about. I do have some pop figures I wanted to showcase. These are some things I picked up when I was picking up a gift for somebody. I noticed a couple of them. Then my wife got me one as an early Christmas present. So again, I know a lot of people don't like pops, but I love pops, and I have tons all over the room. And the first one I want to showcase, this was a Funko 2019 Summer Convention Limited Edition exclusive. This is Man-Thing. I love this. It's a very heavy pop. I'll probably leave them in the box though, but on the back of it, it has Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, and Doctor Strange. And I happened to find this at FYE, which was pretty awesome. And they had a pretty good deal. I think it was buy two, get one free. So you can't beat that deal. Let's see, and I will showcase this stuff up close. Next one I want to showcase is Rob Zombie. This was another one I found at FYE. And I love Rob Zombie. He's one of my favorite horror directors. I think he gets a lot of shit unfairly, but I love all his movies. Still haven't seen 3 from Hell. I'm mad that I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hoping to see it very soon. I haven't been keeping up with Blu-rays and DVD releases this year. I'm so behind. The last movie I bought was the American Werewolf in London Arrow video release, so it's been a while. I have a lot of stuff on my Christmas list and some stuff I'll probably get with Christmas money. Last one I want to showcase is a Christmas themed figure, and this was a Hot Topic exclusive, and it is Krampus. I have a Krampus figure already. I believe I got him 2 years ago. He's one of the flocked ones, and I think that was, it was either FYE or Hot Topic. I think it was Hot Topic. But this one's really cool, and I like it, and I love that he's in the Santa Claus outfit. Just really, really cool. You see it right there. And I'll probably leave all of these in the box, because the other one, the flocked one, I have out on the shelf over here. So yeah, just some new pops, and talking about the channel and Kappa. Yeah, I don't plan to go anywhere, and like I said, every year I feel like my videos get better. I can't even watch videos that I did like 3 or 4 years ago. I think they're absolutely horrible, but if people like them, that's great. But I've really been happy with the content that's come out of the Horror Zone, specifically in 2018 and 2019. I love what I do. It's a lot of fun. It takes away the stress from my job, which I'm very happy with, but you know, I love having this outlet. And I feel like my life is getting back to normal a little bit. The last 10 years of my life have been really lots of things have happened, and it's been a lot of highs and a lot of really, really deep lows. You know, loss and unemployment and being terrified of, you know, when your life is not in your control anymore. So, you know, I'm happy that this little room and this little channel have brought me some stability and some sanity in the last few years, and it's all of you. Thank you, all of you, for supporting me and for continuing to check out my videos and making me feel like I'm a part of the group. And I promise that I'll start interacting more in 2020. I think 2020 is going to be a much better year, and I'm looking at putting this year in my rear view, which has been a very hard year. So thank you all, and thanks for dropping by the Horror Zone. I'll spin the camera around so you guys can look at these figures a little bit closer, and I hope everyone has a terrific day, and I promise I will have some really cool videos to close out 2019, and I hope everyone looks forward to that. But the Horror Zone will be remaining on YouTube. I'm not going to be chased away. I've worked too hard for this channel, and I haven't done anything to warrant being afraid of. So, you know, I'm here to stay. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Stay scared as always. Peace. Thank everyone for taking this time to drop by the Horror Zone. It really means a lot to me that people are supporting what I do here. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. I upload videos at least once or twice a week. It would really mean a lot if people would spread the word about this channel. This is a passion of mine. I love the horror genre, and I'm really happy to share my love of it with all of you. So thanks so much again for checking it out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.